Hello everybody, my name is Ethan. Welcome back to the Go Battle League, where today we are hopping into the Element Cup, where we have a very meta team here for you guys today, that being Ducklet, Cottony, and CHINCHOU in the back. CHINCHOU is the MVP of this team, even though the two other Pokemon are considered actually better than it. I do believe, though, that through these battles, CHINCHOU has 100% been the best Pokemon on this team. This is a very meta team. This cup is very, very interesting. Obviously, it's only the three types. It has to be the three types. The three, obviously, like the starter types. And there are a couple Pokemon that are really good at doing that, like Ducklet, which is obviously also a flying type, so flying beats grass, so it's a very interesting little Pokemon there. Anyways, this cup is kind of boring. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it or anything like that. You will only see a certain number of Pokemon that are actually viable in this cup that will consistently get wins in this cup. So I won't be doing too many videos. I'll probably do this video and maybe a couple of shorts on the Element Cup. Other than that, I'm a little more interested right now in that awesome new trailer that was dropped for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Almost said Pokemon Go. There was a couple of cool things about Pokemon Go in the whole Pokemon Presents, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had a huge thing. We've been waiting so long. It's almost been 2 months since the previous trailer had dropped. But yeah, I'll be making a video about that. Hopefully that'll come out not today, but tomorrow. Gonna get it ready for today. I do have a long stretch of work days where I'm working a lot of hours over the next week or so. So I'm going to try and pump out a bunch of content today while I have my day off, and then hopefully be able to upload it, only have to work out the thumbnails or something like that. So let's actually hop into the battles here. We won that first one. We're going against a shiny Slugma, which is just such a cool mon. Slugma is obviously a really, really good mon because it doesn't have the rock typing. It only has fire typing, so it's not 4 times weak to water, which if it was, it would definitely be a lot worse. But it does also still have access to Rock Throw, a very good move against like a Ducklet or something like that. So even shields here. We do have a Turtwig going against us. Turtwig obviously has access to Razor Leaf, which is chunking our CHINCHOU right here. Thunderbolt comes through, though, and does 60% resisted damage. That's why I love CHINCHOU so much. It has such good nukes. Now we're going against an Execute here, and there's just nothing that this trainer could possibly do to win the game now, because Execute only has access to Ancient Power as well as Seed Bomb, both moves that aren't going to be threatening us too much. One main tip that I can say against going against a Cottony is the fact that most of the time they are going to be running Charm. You can see here, though, as I say that, of course, this trainer is deciding to run Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf, another good option. Cottony only has access to Grass charge moves. So it has access to Grass Knot, Energy Ball, as well as its preferred move, that being Seed Bomb. The reason Seed Bomb is so much preferred is because it's very little energy. But I run Grass Knot because I don't have a lot of charge TMs. Still don't have a lot. I've been grinding them out, man, but I have not been getting lucky on getting the charge TMs, which really sucks. But that's all right. Not a big deal. Not really that big of a deal. What, though, is very important to know. Again, it only has Grass Charge moves. So if you're in the CHINCHOU Mirror matchup, most of the time you're not going to be wanting to shield whatever they're throwing. So that is something. It doesn't have access to a Fairy Fast or a Fairy Charge move. Obviously, it does have Charm, that Fairy Charge move. We're going to be throwing the Bubble Beam against this Turtwig here. Bubble Beam is going to, or not the Turtwig, sorry, the Cottony. It's obviously going to drop its attack, and that's going to allow us to farm it down with Ducklet. And here's where I make a mistake. I don't throw that Bubble Beam, and you guys are going to see why that's such a big mistake here in just a second. We are going to throw this Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt's going to do huge resisted damage. We are going to be able to get to the Bubble Beam here. I do have it on, both have secondary moves on Ducklet and CHINCHOU, just because those two Pokemon are very, very viable in every single baby cup, right? They're just viable in every baby cup. As you can see, if I threw the Bubble Beam there, definitely would have won that game. We are going to go up against a Dugong here, and this is just a funny video. I accidentally hopped into the Great League. You can see this Dugong is 1500 CP. Just thought that was kind of funny that I hopped into the Great League there for one of the battles. Obviously was not going to be able to win that one. So we're going to be going against a Lotad here. Lotad's a pretty awesome mon. I'm trying to make one myself. They are just so expensive to make one. They're going to swap in a Ducklet. A great counter to Ducklet is CHINCHOU. Resists every single fast move, as well as every single charge move. They're going to be throwing the aerial ace. A lot of people are deciding to run aerial ace. I don't, because I love having bubble beam. It gives it a little bit of a spammy move to throw, whereas aerial ace is a little bit too much energy for me to viably want to use it. We are going to be throwing the Thunderbolt against this Lotad, which would be KOing the Lotad or getting the shield. We are now up 2 shields to 1 against the Lotad, and we are loaded with energy against the Lotad with our Ducklet. Now, I make a little bit of a mistake here. I maybe should have gone just for the Bubble Beam here, because I wasn't really able to switch out right away, and they got a ton of Razor Leaf damage through. But them not switching out right away is telling me that we might have a good matchup here, but we have a neutral matchup, obviously. The Cottony versus Cottony, and this is why I run the Grass Knot instead. It's not just because I don't have charge TMs, guys, okay? It's because it does a little bit more damage than the Seed Bomb, which I don't know if a Seed Bomb would have KO'd there, and we might have lost that game. So, you know, it's all up in the air, but I'm running Grass Knot, so I was able to win that game. We are going against a Cottony in the lead. It's honestly a neutral lead, since we aren't running aerial ace. This is one of the reasons why you would run aerial ace. You have a very good matchup against Cottony, but we boom the Cottony with that Brave Bird there. We are going to swap in blindly into our Chinchou here. Maybe not the best idea. Probably should have just waited for them to swap in and then see what was happening. They swap in the execute, another just huge Thunderbolt, and that's why I think Chinchou is the MVP of this team, is because those Thunderbolts do so much damage even when resisted. They are very little Pokemon that can honestly take that Thunderbolt. They do have a really, really good answer in the back as a Alolan or Kanto Vulpix here, but we do still have our Ducklet here, which Ducklet is going to be able to throw the Bubble Beams, which will be dropping attack, as well as doing super effective damage. It is 2 shields to 2 shields, but now it's 0 shield to 2 shields. And I realize that I don't think I should throw the Bubble Beam, even if it would, to get a shield, because I'm just going to be able to farm them down anyways. And that's all the battles I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.